If you are about to quit your YouTube journey, I need you to listen up. I committed to 30 days of posting consistently, and I'm on day, I believe, 8, maybe 9. And I'm gonna tell you, I think I'm on, I don't know what day I'm on. I'm gonna tell you, it is not easy. It is a muscle that I am trying to build. I'm trying to grow in this area. And I set out on this journey because I want change in my life. There are things that I desire. There's a measure of flexibility that I want. And I know that YouTube can provide that. And so I began the journey. I also began the journey because I know I have a message, right? I have some things to just share and offer the world. I found myself struggling today because I was feeling like it's a struggle to create, or that I have to create content. And the idea of creating content just was rubbing me the wrong way. I want to live and explore. I want to live and share and document my journey and build community and talk to people. That's ultimately why I'm getting on YouTube. So to feel like I have to find all of these gimmicks and ways to build connection or create content or I'm just not for all of that. I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. And I just simply want to show up for who I am, because in today's times, that is rare. Nowadays, you can go on YouTube, even on other platforms, and see a bunch of stuff that is artificially created, and there is not enough human experience, I'm sorry, this road is really rocky right now. There's not enough human contact, human experience, and if we're not careful, that content will get drowned. That content will drown our human experience content out. And so I want to be as authentic as I possibly can. Show up, build. I had to get my phone out of the sun because I feel like it stopped recording because it was in the sun. So here we are. Anyway, the point I was making was that I want to be as authentic as possible on this channel, on this journey. And so I legitimately was feeling like, because I felt the need to kind of create content, I just was misaligned. And God dealt with me about that. I prayed about it, and God showed me really who I am and reminded me of why I started. And so I want to offer that back to you. If you are on this YouTube journey, you have to remember why you got started. Remember who you are and why you decided to go on this journey. Your why has to be strong enough so that in the times when you are feeling like it's a no for you today, you show up and do what you know that you are supposed to do. You're not always going to feel like it, but I firmly believe that there are people that I need to reach, that there are people who need to hear my story, who need to follow my journey, and who look forward to me keeping my word, including me. I look forward to keeping my word. And so showing up fulfills all of that. So remember why you got started. Remember what you are committed to doing. And sometimes you just got to go for it. But God showed me something very powerful today that I'll share with you as best as I can. He pretty much showed me that and the work that I do, I am an identity shifter. As it relates to niches and where I might land on this journey, just knowing that I am an encourager, knowing that I love to speak to people, speak to other women, hear about what it is that they are desirous of doing. We can co-create together, we can form ideas together and come up with concrete plans and all of that. I know that that is a gift of mine. I also know that I have power with my words, and when I speak to people, I speak life into them in such a way that catalyzes them back to the person that they know that they are called to be. When I say go for it, sis, and when people resonate with go for it, sis, they are resonating with that idea that you're going after your God-given business. And so God showed me that I'm an identity shifter, and then showed me furthermore in the word that that's who Jesus was. Even to the cross, his ultimate and greatest accomplishment was shifting the identities of people. In a previous video, I talked about Peter and Andrew and how they were fishermen, right? They were fishing, and Jesus says to them, come with me and I will show you to be fishers of men. And in the other video, I was like, well, why would they want to become fishers of men? I was thinking about it from a perspective of why would they leave their careers, their occupations, in order to now shift into becoming like a fisher of men, working with people. But I totally missed something that God showed me today. And it was like, you missed the point that I shifted their identity. Even with Saul becoming Paul, an identity shift after an encounter with Jesus. I have no idea where I left off, child. Somebody called me, then another person called me. It just got crazy. But the point that I'm making is authenticity is the goal. At least that's mine. And so I want to be as authentic as possible. And I think I was talking about identity and being an identity shifter. I know that that is who I am. And so that's who I'm going to continue to be and show up as on this platform, on any business that I create. It's who I am. And so I'm encouraging you who may be ready to quit. Remember your why, but also know who you are and be who you are on this platform, because that's the one thing that in the world of artificial intelligence, like being you is the sweet spot. It's goals. And it's what people will crave the most. We cannot lose us in our humanness and our ability to connect with one another. That is what's beautiful about being human.